oriented group or a team fight oriented matchup. While on the side of Kallyx, they locked in that Camille top. So we are finally we are finally seeing the Camille top.
Definitely.
But what's your
Though it's going against the Kennen, so there's a range advantage here on the side of Nera Esports Baron laner. But in terms of split push potential, if Camille managed to get that early lead against that Kennen, he will be a very, very viable threat. And even in terms of team fight, if he gets that Hextech ultimatum onto the Kennen pretty early on, that Kennen won't be able to affect that much in terms of damage onto the members of Space Gamer Kallyx if Camille uses the Hextech ultimatum to pin her down very far away from his teammates.
Yes. And now we are going to see how this will play out. So I'm very excited because finally, we've been hoping for that Camille Baron lane for quite some time already. And now that we are going to see that kind of play right here. At the same time, I'm really interested in how this Amumu matchup against the Shyvana will go. Because Amumu has really good crowd control, really great for ganking. But I am not so sure how it's going to go toe-to-toe with a Shyvana. And that Shyvana, I really hope we get to see a Shyvana this time that can get enough dragons so we can actually see her full potential as a champion.
Yeah, definitely. And with lots of siege damage coming in here on the side of Space Gamer Kallyx with the Corki and the Kai'Sa as well, the mobility of these champions are really high overall. Their whole composition is built on having that gap closing and repositioning with the Kai'Sa Killer Instinct, the Corki dash with that package, and the Camille's hook shot, and also the Shyvana's dragon form. They can easily close gap when they want to create some distance against the members of Nera Esports with their mobility as well. So let's see how they will utilize their composition and kit here against the composition here of Nera Esports, because in terms of team fights, Nera has the upper hand because of their crowd control, stacking, and amounts of AoE damage and pick potential as well because of they have the Ari.
Yeah, so now it's just a matter of Nera trying to stick to their strengths and trying to avoid their weaknesses. So at one by one, as individuals, it will be hard for them to go against some of the champions in the side of Space Gamer Kallyx. So they have to play to their advantage, which is now currently team fights. But we also have, again, the damage from the side of Space Gamer Kallyx. So if Kallyx is able to pick them up one by one, it will be hard for Nera to get away from that. And now we're seeing the engage from that Camille, but Amumu just disengages, and now we are seeing the bot lane having a hard time against this Kai'Sa Lulu matchup.
Yeah, Shyvana having that faster clear compared to the Amumu. We're seeing him having that level advantage that will definitely help him have that pressure in terms of acquiring the dragon here in the bottom lane, because they have the vision established already, and it's only 1 minute and 10 seconds before this dragon spawns, and it's going to be an infernal dragon, so that will be a priority for both teams for that additional firepower and damage. But we're seeing now a gank here by the Amumu and Ari, but they have been spotted with a stealth ward here from the bottom lane duo of Space Gamer Kallyx. So let's see what they will do.
Yeah, so right now the Kai'Sa and Lulu is just going to go and do a reset, while the combo of the Jinx and the Alistar is gonna try to put some pressure on the bottom lane. So they were having a hard time. They've been stuck under that tower for quite some time already. So I think it's almost a time for them to push back a bit and actually go into the middle part of the side of the lane. And now we also have the Lulu. She's scouting already the area for the dragon lane. With the dragon going to go up in a few seconds, we are going to see our first possible team fight of the game.
Yeah, Dragon spawned already at 4 minutes. Camille is still split pushing here in the top side of the map. Nera Esports are looking to start this objective already. Oh, Void Seeker being used here by the Kaiser to do some damage and gain some vision in this area. But Space Gamer Kallyx are just delaying them for now. Their tactic is to prevent them from completing this objective quickly whilst the Camille split pushes in the top side of the map. Nice charm here onto the Corki, but he's responding here with some damage of his own. The ultimate here by the Corki, poking out some damage. Shyvana with the dragon form will try to secure the dragon, but it's going to be secured here by Nera Esports. Starting team fight now, 4v5. Camille is still split pushing in the top side of the map. Kaisa here with the killer instinct will close the gap, getting that kill onto the cannon, but the other members here by Nera Esports are trying to do some damage here, getting 2 kills picked up here on the side of Space Gamer Kallyx, but they are sandwiched here, compromised position, but the Kaisa having that disadvantage in terms of mana will not secure the kill here onto the Ari and the Jinx. So that's going to be a 2-for-2 advantage. However, Space Gamer Kallyx acquired that top lane tier 1 while Nera Esports got the dragon.
So it's kind of still the both teams are still like neck to neck when it comes to this game. So we were able to see that amazing play between Nera and Kallyx. That was an intense match inside the Baron pit, inside the Dragon pit, and now we are seeing the aftermath of this matchup, of this skirmish. We are seeing some new items. We are also seeing the disadvantage and the gold advantage rather of Kallyx. Now that the Rift Herald is about to spawn, everyone is also trying to get into that area. They're trying to make sure that none of the other teams are getting it. They're trying to control this specific objective.
Yeah, definitely. And let's see what they will do because Rift Herald has already spawned and they're trying to get this priority over this objective already. Getting that kill onto the Alistar. That's going to be a numbers advantage here on the side of Space Gamer Kallyx. They're trying to obtain this objective right now, but Nera Esports are not letting them get this without a fight. The Amumu engaging here with the bandage toss. Curse of the Sad Mommy. It's going to be Space Gamer acquiring this Rift Herald, but they're losing so much members here. 3 members down already on their side. Meanwhile, on the side of Nera Esports, only the Amumu that has fallen. Lulu now trying to back away with the shield, but will it be enough? The honey fruit here for that heal. He will survive with the Rift Herald, but he has lost 4 members here on the side of Space Gamer Kallyx. Nera Esports getting that team fight advantage. So let's see what they will do. They're trying to get this middle tier 1 for that additional gold. The gold has been even now after the mishaps a while ago by Nera Esports, and now they're looking to extend their goal lead. However, the Camille pick is still very strong, so they have to respect that.
Yes, that's right. And now we are seeing that they're almost tied when it comes to the gold advantage. But we also saw how the new picks or the new matchup has affected their gameplay so well. Earlier on in the first game, they had difficulty when it comes to team fights, and now team fights are actually their strong suit.
Yeah, let's see what they will do here. They're trying to push the bottom lane with the help of the Rift Herald. Camille is split pushing in the top side of the map. Meanwhile, the Shyvana here with the help of the Kaisa. Very nice split pushing here by the members of Space Gamer Kallyx, and Nera are having a little bit of a hard time, but that's gold signal here for the engage. The Shyvana here is huge with that wild growth from the Lulu. They managed to disengage successfully before the dragon spawns here in 15 seconds because that will be crucial, and Nera Esports are more than happy to take this objective because they have the team fight advantage with Amumu and the Alistar engage.
Yes, and now we are also seeing the effects of this champion pick, this matchup pick, and at the same time we are also seeing the counters from the side of Space Gamer Kallyx. So they understand that they will be having a hard time when it comes to team fights. So what they're doing now is they're putting pressures on the different lanes. They're split pushing. They're securing objectives in a different way. So they're doing side objectives like the towers, or they're also making sure that their members don't get caught in the middle of the Nera team. The moment they get picked up and they get caught in the middle of that, they will be having a hard time to disengage, and it will also be another advantage for the side of Nera Esports.
Yeah, and with 30 seconds remaining, the Baron will spawn here. And so far, Space Gamer Kallyx having that gold lead back up again. It's only 1,800 gold, but it's slowly increasing because of the split push potential of the Camille, of the Corky, and the other members as well. The Shyvana having that stack with the Dragon allows them to have that team fight potential as well, even though Nera Esports have the sufficient crowd control to win team fight, especially with the cannon ult and the Curse of the Sad Mummy.
Mm-hmm. And we are going to be seeing a possible skirmish soon near the Baron pit, now that the Baron is alive. But we are seeing once again the Camille split push tactic, while everyone else is on the top lane side trying to defend the rest of the towers and actually going to attempt a take on that Dragon. We have that Camille trying to split push here at the bottom lane, but again, the Ari is here. I guess Nera has finally understood that the Camille will be doing mostly just side lane pushes and mostly split pushes. And we have that Jinx ult. That was a good ult from the Jinx.
You're not laughing.
Yeah, very nice pick there on the side of Nera Esports, getting that kill onto the Camille, punishing his overextension. But let's see what they will do with this advantage. You can actually start the Baron right now because Camille is still dead. But they're respecting the Shyvana here, especially with that Dragon form. The burst might be sufficient to pick up this Baron, but they're setting up a Death Brush here in this Pixel Brush in the river. Let's see what they will do if Space Gamer Kallyx will be baited out in this area.
Yes, that's right. But as we can see, Space Gamer Kallyx is instead opting to go for side lanes and opting to go for jungle camps, jungle objectives. That was actually a really risky gamble on the side of Nera. They could have gotten that Baron uncontested, but instead they decided to try and set up a Death Brush, but it didn't work. It didn't happen. And now they are going to attempt to take a Dragon instead. So now that Kallyx is waiting near the area of the Dragon, it will be a bit difficult for Nera to try and take this right now. So now we also see that that missed opportunity could have also pressured the side of Kallyx, because they will be forced to defend their towers and their lanes with the Baron buff.
Yeah, definitely. But 12 minutes has passed. No teams are still starting this objective. They're moving on to the other one, the Dragon here, which will spawn in 10 seconds. Let's see which team here will gain the upper hand, because Camille is still split pushing on the side lanes. Corky as well, having that pressure all over the map allows them to disorient the members of Nera, because one hesitation can actually lead to their demise. And now they're grouping up here in this objective, starting that Dragon. But let's see that burst here by the Shyvana, nearly getting that Dragon, but still it's Nera acquiring this objective. And now they're starting with a team fight. Ari here being in the front line, the Jinx here being buffed because of that movement speed and the charm hitting the Kai'Sa, allowing them to get 3 kills out of Space Gamer Kallyx, and they will look to get this Baron with a numbers advantage.
Yes, and that was actually a really good play from the side of Nera. So they were able to take that burst damage from that Shyvana and then use it to their advantage, because Kallyx was actually going to go in for the kill, but instead they were able to turn the tides, and all of the kills and gold went to the side of Luna Nera. And at the same time, they were also able to secure that Baron buff. So now it's time for them to make a comeback from that Camille split push.
Yeah, let's see what they will do. They have the gold advantage now at 14 minutes with a kill advantage as well. Turrets are even, but the teamfight potential of Luna Nera Esports are allowing them to gain the upper hand because Space Gamer Kallyx are scared to engage onto them, and that is a wise move because they can't force a team fight against Luna Nera Esports. What they should do is still continue with the split push on the side lanes because they win duel against the Cannon and the Ari. However, when the members of Luna Nera Esports are grouped up as 5, they might die here. Nice engaged now onto the Ari, trying to get that kill, but with the mobility, with that ultimate, he will disengage successfully. That charm nearly hitting the Camille, but so far no members of both teams will die.
Yes, and that's right. And now we also saw the response from the Luna Nera team. We saw them trying to go into the rescue of that Ari, and thus no one was picked, no one died for that skirmish, and they were able to take a tower as well. So now we only have 3 towers. We have the 3 outer the tier 2 turrets remaining, but because Luna Nera has just taken that middle tower, we now have just the inhibitor tower left for Kallyx when it comes to their mid lane. Now they have to defend it quickly, or else we might be able to see Luna Nera actually taking this and doing a win for them.
Yeah, they're catching the Camille here, split pushing in the top lane, taking a lot of damage. That's going to be a punish here by Luna Nera Esports, and they will look to push the top side of the map and in the mid lane as well, because Jinx here is not scared at all. He has the Guardian Angel for that second life. They have the crowd control here to defend the carries and the pick potential with that charm. So they will secure this tier 2 tower in the top lane and extend their gold lead now to 7,500.
Yes, and now we saw that Kaisa having to go back to the base and actually help her team defend the remaining towers left. So I guess this will also make the Camille's life a bit hard, because now that they are underpowered and overpowered by Luna Nera, they will need all hands on deck to be able to defend the remaining towers. Because if they are unable to defend these towers, Luna Nera will just come up and take them and will cause them to lose this match. So now they have no choice. They have to stick together. They have to defend with all their might. And now the dragon is alive and well, and we are seeing Luna Nera taking this dragon.
Yeah, that is very, very crucial. That is like the nail in the coffin for their firepower in terms of team fights. That's a lot of damage now for Luna Nera, and Space Gamer Kallyx will have much difficult time here in terms of trying to secure objectives, because the threat and the risk is just too high right now with the Elder Dragon buff here for Luna Nera Esports. And I wonder how they will come back in this game, because they can't charge at the members of Luna Nera Esports anymore. Because of that Elder Dragon, what they can only do right now is split push and hope to their god that Luna Nera Esports hesitate in taking this Baron, but they're not hesitating even for quite a bit. They're engaging here. Who will get the Baron? It's going to be Luna Nera Esports, and with the Wombo combo, they will look to destroy every single member here from Space Gamer Kallyx. It's only the Corki remaining alive, but Shiriyo is trying to chase down this Corki with the package. He will look to disengage. Ulti here coming in by the Ari, closing some gap, but it's simply not enough. But what's not enough is the damage coming in here by Space Gamer Kallyx, as Luna Nera Esports look to secure a win for their own against Space Gamer Kallyx and take this to game number 3.
That was an amazing match.